friend, welcome to online class. I hope all of you are well and stay at your home. I am Mrs. SD from LPM Public School, Gola Bazaar, Gorakhpur. In this video, I will tell you about chapter 3rd of SST, that is Geography portion of class 6. The name of the chapter is Motion of the Earth. As you know that there are 8 planets in our solar system. The sun is the star of our solar system which gives energy to all the planets, and there are 8 planets which revolve around the sun. In that, our Earth is one of them in which we live. Here in this chapter we study about the motions of Earth. As you know that Earth also revolve around the sun as the 8 planets do. In the same way, our Earth also revolve around the sun. And at the same time, it also rotate on its own axis like other planets. In the first chapter, this is my 3rd video. Before this, I have made the video of first chapter and the second chapter. In that, I have explained about the Earth, solar system, their motions. Here in this video, we are only study about the Earth and its motions. Earth revolves around the sun, and at the same time, it also rotates on its own axis. As you know that due to its own motion, the process of day and night causes. Here, let's begin the chapter. That is, the beginning is introduction, and it's given that all the planets in our Earth, in our solar system, including Earth, rotate on their axis and revolve around the sun on their orbits. It means all the planets rotate on their own axis, and in this rotation, while rotating, they revolve around the sun. In the same way, Earth also rotates on its own axis and revolve around the sun. Here, due to motions of Earth, some of the effects are given. What are the effects? Let's see. That are, first is, that is, due to effect of rotation, the first cause is day and night. Day and night causes due to the rotation of Earth on its own axis. Here, as you know, the Earth rotates on its own axis in 24 hours, which we call it day and night, 12 hours day and 12 hours night. The Earth rotates on its own axis, and the total time taken to complete the one circle around the sun, that is 365 days, which we call as 365 days and 6 hours, 9 minutes and some seconds. And these 365 days are called as 1 year. Which we call as 1 year. Here, the motion of Earth on its own axis is called rotation. What is rotation? If you ask somebody what is rotation? Rotation, that is, the motion of Earth on its own axis is called rotation. So the first point is, that is rotation. It is the motion of Earth on its own axis. The motion of Earth on its own axis is called rotation. And the complete motion of Earth around the Sun is called revolution. So I think it is clear to all of you the difference between the rotation and the revolution. Rotation is the motion of its own axis and revolution is the complete rotation around the Sun in 1 year, that is called revolution. So now our next topic, that is, now let's see the main points about the rotation. That is, the first, the definition, that is, the motion of Earth on its axis is called rotation. It means the motion of Earth, in what motion the Earth move on its own axis, that is called rotation. The second point is Earth complete one rotation in 24 hours. The time taken to complete one rotation is 24 hours. And this period is known as Earth Day. Every day, you know the day is happening, and that period of 24 hours in which the Earth rotate on its own axis, or you can say the move on its own axis, that is called the Earth Day. The next main point is, when we see the Earth from this space, it looks to rotate anti-clockwise, or you can say from west to east direction. It does not look from east to west. As you know, in the morning the sun rises in the east direction, and due to that you can think that the Earth moves from east to west, but it is not that. The Earth moves from west to east, that is in anti-clockwise direction. These are the main points of rotation. Now let's see about revolution. Revolution, that is, the movement of Earth around the Sun, is called revolution. It means when the Earth complete one rotation, or you can say one circle around the Sun. If it is, if I draw, this is Sun. To complete the one rotation around the Sun by the Earth, it is this. To complete this one rotation around the Sun by the Earth, that is called revolution. I hope it is clear to you. This is the movement of Earth, or you can say the time taken to complete the one circle around the Sun. So this is called revolution, and the period taken by the Earth to complete one rotation, the time taken, or you can say the period taken by the Earth to complete one rotation, is called 1 year. Now it is 2021. This is also a year. 2020 is a year. 2019 is a year. And it means it is the time taken by the Earth to complete one rotation, or you can say one motion, one circle around the Sun. Here next thing, that is, one revolution is made of 365 days. 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes and 9.54 seconds. This is the time taken by the Earth to complete one circle around the Sun. So these are the main points. I hope it is clear. Now let's see the effect of rotation and the effect of revolution in period form, or you can say table form. Here, as I have told you, the rotation is the motion around motion, that is the movement of Earth on its own axis, and revolution is the movement of Earth around the Sun, that is called rotation. Now let's see the difference between rotation and revolution. As the motion of Earth on its axis is called rotation and the movement of Earth around the Sun is called revolution. Now the next point is effect of rotation and the effect of revolution. What happens due to rotation and due to revolution? The first main point, that is due to rotation, the main effect is day and night. Due to the rotation of Earth on its axis, day and nights happen. It means, let's see with the help of picture figure. Here is our Sun. And Sun is just like a torch. If I made a torch, if I made this is like a, suppose this is our torch. Here. Let's see, this is a torch. Our Sun is, this is our Sun, which I have drawn just like a torch. And when we open the torch, it focuses the ray in this way. This is the ray. And our Earth is, as you know, it is a spherical shape. Our Earth is a spherical shape, which always keep on rotating on its axis and also around the Sun. And our Sun is just like a torch. It gives light, heat and energy. Here the sun ray move in this way to our Earth. And as our Earth is in spherical shape, it is a round shape like a ball. It also keep on rotating. Here if I divide this into two parts, the first part, that is the front part, which is in the front of Sun. This part is called day. This part where the sun ray comes, it is called day. But at the same time, the which part is behind this, here it is a dark part, this is night. This is night, because sun ray doesn't move on the back side. You can do with the help of torch and a ball, the practical at your home also. Just open your torch, focus in this way and put a ball at that front of the torch ray, and you can see the half portion of the ball is lighted, and that is the part which we call as day. And at the same time, the part which is in the back side where the sun rays doesn't reach, that is called a night. In this way, due to rotation, as you know that the earth rotate on its axis every minutes, every second, it keep on rotating, but it is very big in size. Due to very big in size, we are not feel it. So this is the reason. The main effect of rotation is the causes of day and night. Due to the rotation of earth, day and night take place. So I think it is clear to you. Now let's see about the effect of revolution. What happened due to revolution? That is, now the effect of revolution. The main point, the effect of revolution is due to Due to revolution, it means due to the rotation of Earth around the Sun, the main thing that is our season. Season takes place due to the movement of Earth around the Sun, and this depends to the position of Earth from the distance of the Sun. Here, as you know, that the Earth revolves around the Sun in elliptical form. The orbit that is in elliptical shape, and this shape causes the reason of season. When one thing that is, I have told in my first two videos also, the Earth is divided into two hemispheres, that is North Hemisphere and the South Hemisphere. From the equator, the distance from the equator to the North Pole is called North Hemisphere, and the distance from the equator to the South, that is called South Hemisphere. So with the help of this hemisphere, I will explain this point. Here, our Sun is in middle, and this is the orbit of our Earth, which is in elliptical form. When Earth revolves around the Sun, the main 4 points which I have taken, that is, when it is here, the first, if it is in this position, when the Sun rays, as you know, the Earth is bent on 23.5 degrees, and in that shape it revolves around the Sun. When it is here, the direct heat of Sun comes to the north, and the north portion, the North Hemisphere, has summer season. At the same time, the South Hemisphere is in winter season. When there is summer season in the North Hemisphere, at the same time there is a winter season in the North Hemisphere. Because our Earth is little bit bent, that is about 23.5 degrees Celsius, or you can half degree, not Celsius. And at the same time it is also slant in 66.5 degree. Due to this and the rotation around the Sun, these seasons take place. When there is a summer in the North Hemisphere, at the same time there is a winter in the South Hemisphere, here as it is given. If there is a summer in North, there will be winter at the South. At the same time, the distance from the Earth on the opposite direction, if it is a winter in the North Hemisphere, at the same time there will be summer in the South Hemisphere. But there is two main positions also. When the Sun is closer to the Earth, these two, at that time there is a spring season at the North Hemisphere, and at the same time there is an autumn season in the South Hemisphere. And same, when it's come here, if it is an autumn in the North Hemisphere, then at the same time there will be spring at the South Hemisphere. So these are the main points. Due to the movement of the Earth around the Sun, or you can say that due to the rotation of Earth around the Sun, the Earth take the season. Due to this, the season takes place on Earth. It means that it's depend the position of Earth, or you can say it depends to the distance of Earth from the Sun on its orbit. The season takes place. If it is farther from the Sun, if our Earth is farther from the Sun, then there will be summer or winter. if it is summer in north hemisphere, then at the same time there will be winter at the south hemisphere. If it is winter at the north hemisphere, then at the same time there will be summer at the south hemisphere. But when it is closest, or you can say closer to the sun, that is this position, when the distance from the sun to the earth is less, then there will be spring or autumn season. If it is a spring at the north, then at the same time there will be autumn on the south hemisphere. In the same way, when we see the next, if it is autumn on the north hemisphere, at the same time there will be spring on the south hemisphere. These are the main points, or you can say the effect of rotation, and before that I have told you the effect of, it is a revolution, effect of revolution, and here it is the effect of rotation. Due to effect of rotation, day and night causes, and due to effect of revolution, seasons take place. These are the main points of these chapters, and the next main points, that is tide. Our next point, that is the last point of this chapter, that is tide, and it is the another effect of rotation. Due to rotation, tide take place, and it is of two types. First, that is high tide, and second is low tide. High tide is the movement, it depends to the moon, gravitational force of moon, and the low tide, when the moon is further from the earth, there will be low tide, and when it is nearer to the earth, there is high tide. And this effect to the sun, it affect to the sea water. So these are the main points. I hope it is clear to all of you. Children, stay home, stay safe. We will meet in the next video, and that will be the history portion. Children, till then, goodbye.